So,
What?
SO.
Okay. Okay. Ah! Oh, you can't see the camera.
No, I can't. So I win.
I threw the carbide circling at you.
Ah.
Sort of.
Scamper, scamper, scamper.
Scamper, 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 scamper. This is Vitamin String Quartet. I'm told they do most of the StarCraft music. I don't listen to the StarCraft music, so I have no idea. Because I'm always playing my own music. Anyways. Oh crap. You have to redo the intros.
Overlay.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. Spawning in the top left, so this is Deja Vu, the red Terran, currently one up, Innovation.
At least they didn't miss anything.
We're not redoing a game. End of story.
Why not?
Because I say so. And spawning in the bottom left, the teal Protoss, currently one down, Paralyze.
Well, given there's no clan tag here, I'm guessing that if he wasn't on a team, this was part of that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Huh?
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. But I mean, some people, they have accounts that aren't part of their team too, so. Yeah.
Well, as neither of us know, I think I'll just go ahead and being teamless.
Okay. Oh, I know another contributing factor to my music. I don't like the popular stuff.
Yes, Senator's hipster.
Ah.
You previously had the glasses to prove it.
Oh, I need to find those. I still haven't found them. I need to clean my room.
Yes, it's been that long since you cleaned your room.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's probably been the same for me.
No, it's been longer for me because I haven't cleaned my room since I moved in.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not entirely accurate. I've cleaned my room maybe 3 times since I've moved in. It just feels like I've never cleaned it because it's never been spotless.
Well,
Yeah, it's never been as clean as my room at my mom's house ever. So that's why it doesn't feel like I've ever cleaned it.
And if there's not enough room for everything to be in a proper place, then it technically is never clean.
Anyways, Innovation is going to take his CC now. So it's just going to be a standard Reaper expand from Innovation. And while I would like to say it's going to be a standard 1-gate expand from Paralyze, his probe is acting weird. So this Reaper is going to come in. It's going to be forced to be creative. Okay, I think this probe was just hiding there, waiting for the Reaper to show up at home so that he could go scout when he knows the Reaper isn't home. That's my assumption, but I'm still not very convinced one way or the other. Mothership Core going to shoo away the Reaper some more. Another thing about the Mothership Core compared to the Stalker is that because it is a slower unit, it has to spend more time zoning out the Reaper rather than just attacking the Reaper. And so, as a result, for the lower level players, I definitely recommend a Stalker over a Mothership Core if you're on a build that must do one or the other for your early defense. Simply because, and you want to go for early game aggression. That would basically be the only. Okay, so assuming you want to attack off of one or two bases, the Stalker is better than the Mothership Core for the lower levels because it's easier to defend with. However, if you're going up to 2 or 3 bases, or you're at a higher league, you should really be relying on the Mothership Core, because then it can bank energy for the Photon Overcharge and secure your win in the mid to late game, if necessary. The other thing is the Mothership Core is more standard, so if you open Stalker, your opponent might assume aggression. But at the lower levels, they don't assume anything because they don't know anything. Well, most of them do it, or that way anyways. If they watch this, they might start jumping to conclusions. Reaper's gonna come back, and it's gonna be annoying. That's about it. The Stalker is out, so it will just chase the Reaper, and Mothership Core is back at home at the other entrance. So, scan will be forced since the Reaper did not get any information. It will see that there is a Stargate, and that something is coming out of the Stargate. That should be an Oracle. Yeah, that's an Oracle. Missile turret is already up, so it's not like this orc should get much done. There are also a good number of Marines out. This Oracle might just die if he's not careful. It's gonna fly over here, get shot on, turn away. Okay. The Oracle's not gonna do anything. All that for nothing. I'm guessing he's still gonna use that Stargate though. I'm not entirely sure what for or when. But the reason why I suggest that is because while it's not critical to this matchup, a Stargate is sort of one of those things that either you get it really early and go for a fast Oracle to put on some aggression, Um, or you just don't get it until, like, you have 2 Colossi and want to go for Void Rays. So he's either going to start getting earlier Void Rays to make sort of get to that composition a little bit differently. Or he's going to go for Phoenixes, and it'll be Phoenix Colossus. Phoenix Colossus is more common right now, and it's been popularized by players like Jim, players like Max said, largely the Chinese scene, and there's a couple Korean players that use it. I'm trying to remember. I saw it in the SSL recently. I want to say Seed, but it could have been someone else. Anyways. So, I mean, it is... Recently, Phoenix Colossus has been common, but this is not recent. This is like 5 months ago, so... No, not 5 months. 4? 3? Actually, maybe it might have been. I want to say 4. He's still trying to be annoying with his Oracle. He's probably only going to get some revelations out of it. I don't think it's going to be able to harass mineral lines unless he's careless about how he takes his 3rd or 4th. But he really should just be getting revelations out of it, which is still good. Oracle is kind of one of those units that, while you do want it to go in there and kill 20 probes or SCVs, realistically, it's only going to kill 1 or 2 at this level, if it's that late. If it's earlier, maybe 5, 6. But even if it doesn't, as long as you keep it alive, that represents a lot of threat, so that you can never leave your mineral line. And it also represents, and it also gives you a lot of scouting. So basically, an Oracle has replaced the role of opening with like 3 Phoenixes, and it's a lot cheaper than 3 Phoenixes. So this is what I mean by he will get 1 or 2, or should get 1 or 2. So he gets 1 there, and he'll just back off. So he's going to be forced to move his Marines out over here and then start his command center again. So that's kind of what I mean. It's like he probably should have moved like 5 Marines with that SEV if he was going to take his 3rd, but he's just being sloppy about it. He's actually going to get a missile turret first, which, while it's not a bad idea, there are Marines here, so he could have just kept the Marines there, and then I guess he's worried about forward aggression too. Or is he wanting to be aggressive? This is not exactly what I would consider a good time to attack a Protoss player. Well, I mean, it is early enough. Protoss production will not have fully kicked in, but it will by the time you get across the map. I don't know if I agree with this innovation. I mean, maybe if you go for a drop, I can see that being more sensible. Maybe because... Okay, I think the reason his thinking here is, you think I'm taking a 3rd, so you're not going to be ready to defend. But there is a Colossus here, so... I guess he doesn't have to commit, though.